Stellen Sie sofort eine Suchtruppe zusammen. Schneidermann ist verschwunden.
Ja.
Gentlemen, you had better decide where Sergeant Troy has gone with Dr. Schneiderman, because he's carrying 2 ounces of pure radium with him.
Hi, Doctor. We'll probably stay here a while. Sit down, Doctor. You know who I am, apparently. Yeah, Dr. Eric Schneiderman. Well, you will not deliver me. This I promise you. You're not in any position to make threats, Doctor. I do not threaten. I merely state facts. Most men of medicine deal only in known facts, Sergeant. Like your brand of medicine, Doctor? Oh. And what is that supposed to mean? You know what I mean. Experimenting with animals is good enough for some scientists. But not you. You prefer human beings. You mean you think this is somehow evil? You don't see anything wrong with it? Certainly not. And I'm quite sure your own doctors are doing the same thing. Man, we don't even speak the same language. Doesn't it occur to you to wonder why you were sent to kidnap me? Obviously, your superiors do not share your attitude toward my work. They would like to, how do you say, to pick my brains, would they not? I think they intend to make use of my knowledge for their end. They intend to find... I'll tell you what I intend to do. Gag you again. If you don't shut up. Very well, Sergeant. Hauptmann! Keine Spur, Hauptmann.
I hope, gentlemen, that you realize that the further you delay information, the closer you bring Sergeant Troy to death. I've told you about the radium. Since it is not here, Sergeant Troy must have it. I say he must because Dr. Schneiderman would not carry it on his person. It kills. It destroys tissue and is very carefully controlled and used, and probably is killing at this very moment. Right, Sergeant. I will make a bargain with you. If you help me find Dr. Schneiderman, and above all the radium, you can all go free, including Sergeant Troy, if that isn't too late already.
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you.
You're a fool, Sergeant.
You think there really is radium? It's a very good story. Put yourself in Dietrich's shoes. If you wanted us to help you find where Troy was, what better way than to pretend his life was in danger?
I don't know.
You mustn't underestimate Herr Hauptmann. This box is lead lined. Do you think Dietrich was right after all? We've got to get out of here.
Tell me, Doctor. I'm curious. What's so special about this vial? Well, even if I were to tell you, you would not understand. Try me. Well, let us say it is just a harmless vaccine of no military consequence. Then why did you keep it locked up if it had no military consequence? Oh, yeah, that was merely a precaution against overly curious eyes.
Too many guards to go out that way.
These walls must be a foot thick.
Hey, what are you doing? Help me move the table.
Check it out.
Right up.
I see light, about 20 yards out. Right. Let's go. Hitch.
Terus yung satisfactory mau pipa terus.
Now, they're going to their jeep on the other side of the hill. Inform operators that everything is going well, we will follow them. In case they should attempt to transmit, inform me immediately, understood?
Yes.
Good.
Almost 3 o'clock.
They just stopped. Have they used the transmitter yet?
Not yet, Captain.
All right, as soon as they do, start using the jammer immediately.
Yes, sir. Nothing.
Perhaps he doesn't think it's safe to transmit.
May not be too safe for us to transmit either. You know, they can trace us just as easily.
We'll have to take that chance. Troy is listening. Can tell him about the radium. Sure, no one else will. Hey.
I'm telling them, sir. You hear anything?
Nothing.
Well, he was here about a couple of hours ago. There's a tract and a warm fire.
I guess he didn't get our radio message. How does this stuff act, this radium?
You mean, does it affect his judgment? I don't know. He's had it about 15 hours now.
How long does it take to kill a man?
The fatal exposure for rabbits is something like 30 or 40 minutes. Come on, let's go.
Sergeant, how long is it now that we have been together? About 12 hours, is it?
You in a hurry, Doctor?
Oh, no. Oh, what have you there? Your Bible?
No, just a code book, Doctor.
Oh, codes. Secret messages. All the little childish tools of war. Someday there will be no more wars. You know that, Sergeant? What a fine world it will be then. Especially from the scientist's point of view. All the impurities will be gone.
Are you talking about soap or people, Doctor?
There are always plenty of people.
But you're working on that, aren't you?
You Americans are too sentimental. Ultimately, the few must be sacrificed for the welfare of the many.
You might feel different, Doctor, if you were one of the few.
Let's try. It's in code. You have the book?
Someone else. Another American, I think. Further away.
No, don't jump, don't jump. He's the one we're after. Just find his direction and we see the map.
He stopped.
Right. Enemy behind you on ridge to the right. I'm staying on air long enough for them to RDF me. Stand by, more coming.
This is where the new transmission is coming from. It's in this area to our right.
Uh-huh.
In code like before, Captain.
All right, let's lose this one here. And follow the second one over here. Understood? Geben Sie mir Flaggendeckung, bitte.
Compass course. 225 degrees now.
That means they'll be coming up parallel to us.
Right. Let's go.
What are you doing, Sergeant?
Stick around, you'll find out. Get rid of it, Troy.
Get rid of what?
The radium. You took it from the German camp.
Radium, Doctor?
Yes, Sergeant. Radium. By way of a post-mortem, I don't understand how you've lasted this long with that vial in your shirt pocket.
Perhaps because it's not in my shirt pocket. When I dropped the vial, remember?
Yes?
You barely could keep your hand from shaking. When you handed it to me, I didn't know what was in it, but it made me nervous. So nervous, I put it in the glove compartment. Sorry about that. Post-mortem, Doctor. Well, I'm back among you. Wasn't exposed long enough to do any real damage.
Perhaps that'll teach you not to steal.
What about your prisoner?
Who, Dr. Schneiderman? Well, he's telling them everything they want to hear, and then some.
Is he all right?
Well, he's a little uncomfortable, but he wasn't exposed long enough either.
The members of the master race, they make a lot of mistakes, don't they?